Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that feels like science fiction, but it's really not. We're talking about AI in medicine, and not some far-off future concept. This is stuff that's happening right now. We're going to walk through 5 incredible breakthroughs that are already saving lives, from AI that can pass the world's toughest medical exams to tech that spots cancer months earlier. All right, let's just jump right in with the big question. We all know how incredibly hard medical school is, and those final licensing exams are the ultimate test. But could an AI actually pass the final, most challenging US medical licensing exam? And the answer? It's not just a yes, it's a heck yes. Look at this number, 95.2%. That's the score an AI just got on that exam. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. That's a higher score than a lot of human doctors get. Okay, so what is this thing? The AI that pulled off that incredible score is called Semantic Clinical Artificial Intelligence, or SCAI for short. And trust me, it's not just another large language model. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Take a look at this comparison. SCAI didn't just squeak by. No way. It actually blew past some of the most powerful AI models we hear about all the time, like GPT-4 Omni. That tells you it's doing something fundamentally different. So, how does it do it? Well, Sky is an absolute beast. It's processed something like 13 million medical facts, but it's not just about crunching data. It uses what's called semantic reasoning, which basically means it understands the connections between ideas. It's not just playing a pattern-matching game. And, this part is crucial, the creators deliberately left out patient clinical notes when they trained it. Why? To make sure it wouldn't pick up on any of our human biases. And look, the big takeaway here, the thing you really need to get, is that this isn't about replacing doctors, not at all. It's about building the ultimate co-pilot, a tool that can help a doctor make better decisions, and maybe even more importantly, bring that top-tier specialist knowledge to places that desperately need it. Okay, so that's AI as a super scholar. Now let's switch gears and look at where AI is truly on the front lines. Early diagnosis. This is where catching something just a little bit sooner can literally be the difference between life and death. 4 months. That number right there, that's how much of a head start our next AI breakthrough gave doctors in detecting signs of lung cancer, way before the usual methods would have caught it. So here's the deal. A team in Amsterdam fed an AI over 500,000 patient records. And what happened? It flagged 62% of the people who would later get cancer a full 4 months ahead of schedule. You have to remember, with late-stage lung cancer, something like 80% of patients die within a year. So those 4 months, they're not just 4 months, they're everything. All right, our next breakthrough takes AI into a totally different and incredibly sensitive area. And this number, 8.5%, represents a huge leap forward in getting these diagnoses right. This is just an incredible example of how AI can help in situations that require so much care and nuance. A new model was tested across 7 different children's hospitals. It used machine learning to look for specific injury patterns from thousands of emergency room visits. And by doing that, it actually reduced the number of misdiagnoses in cases of child abuse, helping doctors step in sooner to protect some of the most vulnerable kids out there. Okay, so AI can help find a disease, but what about treating it? Well, that's where our 4th breakthrough comes in. Get this, a new AI model is just as accurate, 73%, as these super complex and expensive genetic tests. But it gets there just by looking at a standard tissue slide from a microscope. That's it. This thing can actually predict which patients with a certain type of kidney cancer are going to respond to a really common treatment. Now, why is that a game changer? Because it means doctors can personalize the treatment right from the start. No more putting patients through brutal, expensive therapies that were never going to work anyway. It saves them from all those awful side effects. So all this stuff is amazing for patients, right? But what about the people on the other side of the desk, the doctors and nurses? We all hear about how overworked they are, how much burnout is a problem, mostly because of all the paperwork. So can AI do anything to help them? Oh, you bet it can. And for our 5th and final breakthrough, I want you to meet Laia. It's an AI assistant from a company called Lightning Step, and it just won an award for being the Healthcare Technology Solution of the Year. Its whole job? To tackle that massive mountain of paperwork doctors have to deal with. And how it works is just beautifully simple. First, Leah just listens in during an appointment and automatically handles all the clinical notes in real time. Second, it plugs that info directly and securely right into the patient's electronic medical record. And third, the doctor is finally free from all that typing and clicking. They can actually just be a doctor. So what's the results? It's pretty straightforward, right? Less time staring at a screen, filling out forms, and way more time actually focusing on the human being right in front of them. All right, let's just take a step back for a second. We've seen AI as a star student, a super sharp detective, a treatment guru, and a doctor's best friend. So what does this all mean when you put it together? What's the big picture here? When you connect all these dots, the pattern is crystal clear. AI is making healthcare smarter by giving everyone access to expert knowledge. It's making it faster, which we know saves lives. It's making it more precise, protecting those who need it most. It's making it more personalized, so patients don't suffer through treatments that won't work. And maybe best of all, it's making care more human by giving doctors the one thing they need most: time. And remember, everything we've talked about, that's happening right now. This isn't the future, it's today. But the speed of this change is just wild. And these tools are really just the beginning. So to really get a handle on where this is all going, let's fast forward a bit. I want you to imagine something with me. It's the year 2050. AI has made these unbelievable jumps. Now, if you had a time machine and could bring back just one of the following AI technologies to help us out today, which one would you pick? Okay, here are your three choices. First up, you've got the AI Health Oracle. This thing can predict your entire health future with near-perfect accuracy. Option 2, the Nano Healer AI. Think microscopic little bots that swim around inside you and repair your body from the inside out. And your third choice, the Virtual Surgeon AI, a hologram that can pop up anywhere in the world and perform a perfect surgery instantly. I mean, wow, talk about some heavy choices. Just thinking about those options makes one thing completely obvious. This isn't science fiction anymore. AI is here, it's arriving fast, and it is going to completely reshape one of the most basic parts of being human. So the only question that's really left is, are we ready for it?